Hi, I wanted to share with you a fabulous new product I found. It's called Blue Planet Organics Shea Butter. Now, I did receive this not free, but at a discount, but this is my honest review, and I think it's fabulous. The first thing I really liked about this is that it's unrefined. This is really important for those do-it-yourselfers like me because some of the recipes, like a moisturizer recipe, requires you to melt the butter and then add oil and then cool the butter so it hardens. And if you use refined shea butter, it won't always harden to a nice consistency. The other thing I like is it's all organic, so I don't worry about putting it on my face and I don't worry about what could happen if a little bit gets close to my eyes. And that's important because I do use this with a recipe for a facial moisturizer. What you do is you get two pots. One pot you put about an inch of water in, boil the water, then put the other pot right on top and put about a cup of this shea butter and just let it melt a little. You don't want it to go over 175 degrees. Just let it melt just enough that it's liquidy. Add 2 tablespoons of vanilla and add 1 teaspoon of lavender oil and 1 teaspoon of tea tree oil and just mix it. You can pour it right back into the container. That's what I love about this, is the container is actually fairly heat resistant, so you don't need to have a separate container when you're doing these do-it-yourself recipes. You can just take the product, pour it back in here, drop this in the refrigerator, and once it cools, it's going to solidify, and you have a wonderful, all-natural face moisturizer. Another great product is a hand cream, and what I do for the hand cream is I take about 2 ounces of this, and I add about 5 drops of lavender oil again, and 2 drops of rose oil, so it has a really beautiful smell. And again, you use this in a double boiler. The reason we're using double boilers is because that way you can slowly melt the butter and the oil disperses evenly throughout the butter. Another recipe that's really great is a whipped body lotion. And all you do is double boiler, same thing, 1 cup of this, but what you do is then you take 4 drops of tea tree oil and 4 drops of vanilla extract. Once it's melted, put it in a bowl, get your electric blender out, and just blend, blend, blend. And what you're doing is basically imagine you're making a souffle. You want that fluffiness at the top. Once you have that fluffiness in those big air pockets, put it in the refrigerator to cool. You have a really light, beautiful moisturizer. Another great recipe, which doesn't require any cooking, is my sunburn recipe. And what this is you take 2 ounces of shea butter, add 2 ounces of aloe vera gel, and you just take a fork, mix it up, put it right where you got a little bit of a sunburn, and it cools off and moisturizes all in one. It is totally fabulous. And the last recipe that I love, and again, that's why I like this organic, because I don't worry about it getting near my eyes, is a body scrub. You take 16 ounces, basically 1 container, mix in 4 cups of European spa quality salt, and that's very critical. You want to make sure that it's spa quality, it's all natural organic, because you are putting this on your face. And then add in about 10 drops of vitamin E oil. Mix it just with a fork, and you can just put it right on your face. And what's great about it is it lasts for a couple weeks, so you can just store it in the container, make it for a couple weeks, and not